Yo guys, what is up? Today I have some more gameplay analysis, and this time it's on World at War, a completely different playstyle of a game from COD 4. Kind of. But the gun setup I'll be using is the Thompson round drum with satchel, stop power, and silence. I chose the M1, but I'll go with the Thompson. And the one thing you want to do on a tank-based map is, especially Seelow, on Seelow you don't want to immediately run up top onto the bridge. However, you want to take underground and flank them or surprise some people, because taking that underground route will always benefit you, because A, you're not in the tank's line of sight, and B, it's a faster way to get to enemy spawn, so I recommend it. And here I tried to switch up my Thompson, not my Thompson, but my Magnum for my fallen M1, but that didn't work out to for me, so I just went ahead and keep rolling with the Thompson. And I recommend you always have an anti-tank class for maps like these, because you want to take out those tanks. And I decided to move up on the bridge right there because I knew we had an enemy tank and he can probably fend off some people, so I just decided to take that route in. You may have camouflage, but you don't have the reaction time, son. And drop my artillery in front of the bridge because it's a nice little hot spot. And whenever playing Seelow, you want to hang out around the bridge because, well, most of the time you'll get a lot of kills, and the action's usually around that area. So, and for about the first 2 minutes of this game, I had all the kills and we were in the lead due to my killing. So if you ever want to up your chances of winning with randoms, get one other player who's fairly decent at the game, and you'll be able to roll out some wins unless you come across some fairly decent players. I'm rolling with Anaylsis here, and he's a pretty good player. And right here I come, and this is why you want to use satchels. You can come sneak up on the tank and get the kill. Anaylsis said, I saw you run up to that tank and I was going to take it out myself. I beat him to it and got it. And if you ever want to take out a tank, just flank around it. Try to, at least. Because tanks, yeah, they're annoying. They really are. And you see me controlling the underground, and if you want to reduce your deaths on this map, the underground may just be for you, because that bridge is a death trap unless you are playing war, and even then it's a death trap because the main flag is on that bridge, but you will get a lot of kills if you just camp there and pick people off as they come try to cap it. And you'll see me trying to patrol this area because I have no clue where they're spawning, and it seems they're spawning in the very back of the map. And I see Anaylsis here rolling up with this tank, so I'm gonna just push up onto what would be A flag and domination and try to put some work in. Knowing that a teammate died, and I'm paying attention to my radar and I see some red dots over in this area, I kind of thought they were spawning over here, so hey, that was my first thought anyway, so I just came over here anyway and get a nice little 15 kill streak. The problem with this map is it's way too big. People just, you'll clear them out of one side and they'll spawn on the other. I mean, if you play domination, you'll want to spawn trap them at B, which is over here at this house, and because you can't keep running from B to A or B to C, because far too spread out. I'm trying to move up upon this bridge because, like I said, action is always here. You may get some snipers camping here, but for the most part, you will most likely always find someone at the bridge. And I hear this tank on my headset, and I decided to put my satchel on it, and the guy got out. I get a hit marker, but I decide just let him go and leave. And that's usually your best bet if you don't know where someone is to just leave. Knowing when to pick your fights and all that is a great asset to have. And if you're going to try to kill someone you don't even know where he's at, you're most likely going to get killed yourself. And do some spraying and praying right there to get the kill. For the most part, I don't really recommend using SMGs on this map unless you're going to rush. But SMGs are the most viable weapons in the game. You can basically use them at any range, especially the MP40. 2 shots, GG Nori, am I right? Right. But yeah, you may want to use, say, a bolt-action rifle or a semi-auto rifle or the SCG. Something far more accurate with less recoil, and that should help you. I come over here because A, they're spawning over here, and camping on that tower is a death trap. I don't advise setting up there, but most of the time you'll only see people sitting up there in team deathmatch. But it seems they're spawning over around here, so I'm just going to try to get as many kills off of them as I can before they change spawn, which I don't think they change spawn for the rest of the game, which is always good because it seems that people think that TDM has random spawns, but if your team pushes up and keeps pushing up, the team will start spawning somewhere else. And this is what I mean by you may want a more viable weapon like a bolt-action rifle, because it took quite a lot to take those guys out with burst firing, but MP40 can do that quite quick, right? And as you saw, there are 2 people up there, and I get flatlined by a camouflaged MP40. That doesn't bother me as long as it's not double tap bullshit. I don't really give a damn. I see another guy trying to climb up there, and it's probably the same sniper. Let the aggressiveness begin. If you're going to play aggressively, you may want to learn your maps, know which weapons to use, and just give them hell. Be sure to be wary at all times of where people are at. And luckily for me, that guy did not see me, so I got off quite lucky right there to actually get saved by my teammate. Because if my teammate didn't save him, I would probably been dead. And using the radar to my knowledge, I knew that guy was coming around, so turn around and surprise him. And I see this tank on the other side of the wall, so I'm not going to move up. I have dogs out, which they are doing some work, so I'll try to get away from this tank, but end up getting the last kill. And yeah, final score is 29-3-4. 2 nice streaks in it. If you want more World War gameplay now, just leave a comment. Yeah, comment, rate, subscribe. More videos on the way. Peace out.